Mm, a lo mejor es el stream ya es lo que hace sin nada. Había uno que decía blogs. Bueno. Yep. Hola. Ya estoy empezando. Ok, creo que ya estoy. Bueno, igual. Sí, pues sí. Se emocionó. Sí. Ahí. Ok, ya vamos a empezar. Espero que se esté grabando. ¿Se graba esta madre? A ver. YouTube. Aparentemente no. Voy de vacaciones. Ok. Va. Bueno, va. Tenemos que hacer esto porque si no se nos va a ir.
Esta es la lección 10 de Pimsleur Inglés 2. Listen to this conversation. Maria is speaking with her husband, Felipe.
Here's a letter from my friend Elena.
Here's a letter.
She's coming to visit on Tuesday.
Tuesday? That's tomorrow.
Tuesday.
At what time?
At what time?
She's arriving in New York at 10 to 5. We can have dinner at the Park Avenue restaurant, but I have to buy a few things too.
I'm going into the city this morning. Would you like to go with me?
Yes, let's go together.
Chingada madre, todos ahora.
Here's a letter from my friend Elena.
This morning.
She's
Would
coming
you like to go
visit
with
on
me?
Tuesday. Yes, let's go
Tuesday?
together.
That's tomorrow.
Chingada madre, todos ahora.
She's arriving in New York at 10 to 5. We can have dinner at the Park Avenue restaurant, but I have to buy a few things.
I'm going into the city this morning. Would you like to go with me?
Would you like to go with
Yes,
me?
let's go together.
Yes, I would like to go together.
How do you ask? ¿Qué tan tarde están abiertas las tiendas?
How late are the stores open? How late are the stores
How late
open?
are the stores open?
How late are the stores open?
Hasta las 5.
Until 7, 5 o'clock.
Until 5 o'clock.
Until 5 o'clock.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué quiere comprar?
Why? What do you want to buy? Why? What do you want to buy?
Why? What do you want to buy?
Why? What do you want to buy?
Answer. Unas camisetas.
A few t-shirts. A few
A few
t-shirts.
t-shirts.
A few t-shirts.
¿Se acuerda
A
de
few
cómo se pregunta
t-shirts.
con quién?
With whom?
With whom?
With whom?
With whom?
With whom?
Now try to ask. ¿Para quién?
For whom?
For whom?
For whom?
Say, para mis amigos mexicanos.
For my Mexican friends.
For my Mexican friends.
For my Mexican friends.
Quiero comprar unas camisetas para mis amigos.
I want to buy a few t-shirts for my Mexican friends.
I want to buy a few t-shirts for my friends.
I'd like to buy a few t-shirts for my friends.
Llegan.
They arrive.
They're arriving.
They arrive. They are arriving.
El lunes.
They're arriving. On
On
Monday.
Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday.
They arriving on Monday.
Try to say, y se van.
And they're going to live.
And they're leaving.
And they're living. And they're living.
El martes.
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday. They're living
Try to say,
on Tuesday.
Se van el martes en la mañana. Cuando se añaden expresiones como en la mañana, no se dice en.
They're leaving
They're leaving Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning. They're leaving Tuesday morning.
Tuesday
They
morning.
are leaving Tuesday morning.
O el martes en la noche.
Or
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Or Tuesday night.
Try to say, quizás se vayan el martes en la noche. En inglés, quizá y puede ser son lo mismo.
Okay. Maybe they're
leaving Tuesday night.
leaving tonight. Maybe they're leaving Monday night.
Ask if she is going to buy the t-shirts in the city.
Where are you going to buy the t-shirts in the city?
Are you going to buy the t-shirts in the city?
Are you going to buy the t-shirts in the city?
Usando into, trate de decir, sí, voy a la ciudad ahora.
Yes, I'm going to the city now. Yes, I'm going into the city now.
Yes, I'm going into the city now.
Yes, I'm going into the city now. Yes, I'm going into
Ask
the
how
city
she's
now.
going there.
Who's going there?
How are you going there?
How are you going there? How are you going there?
En metro.
By subway.
By subway.
By subway.
Say, son las 3 menos 20.
It's 20 to
It's
3.
20 to 3.
It's 20 to 3.
Tengo que ir a la ciudad ahora también.
I have to go into the city too.
I have to go into the city now too.
I have to go into the city now too.
She says, entonces vayamos juntos.
Then let's go together.
Then let's go together.
Then let's go together.
Say, de acuerdo, pero me gustaría ir en taxi.
Fijo?
Okay, but I'd like to go by
but I'd like
taxi.
to go by taxi. Okay, but I'd like to go by taxi.
No quiero tomar el metro.
I don't want to take the subway.
I don't want to take the subway.
I don't want to take the subway.
Y no quiero ir caminando.
And I don't want to go.
And I don't want
walking.
to walk.
I don't want to walk. And I don't
Vayamos
want to
en
walk.
taxi.
Let's go by taxi.
Let's go by taxi.
Let's go by taxi.
Y más tarde, tomemos algo.
And later,
Literalmente,
let's
algo
take
para
something.
beber.
Let's take something to drink.
And later, let's have something to drink.
And later, Let's have something to drink.
She answers,
Sí, vayamos al café del jardín.
Yes, let's go to the garden cafe.
Yes, let's go to the garden cafe.
Yes, let's go to the garden cafe. Garden cafe. Garden
Más
cafe.
tarde, en el café, ella le muestra la carta de su amiga. ¿Cómo dice? Aquí está la carta.
Here's the letter.
Here's the letter.
Here's the letter.
Aquí está la carta de mi amiga Rosa.
Here's my friend's Rosa.
Here's the letter from my friend Rosa.
Here's the letter from my friend Rosa. Here's the letter from my friend
mexicana.
Rosa. She's Mexican.
She's Mexican.
Pero vive en Filadelfia desde hace unos años.
But she's lived in Philadelphia for a few years.
But she's lived in Philadelphia for a few
But
years.
she's lived in Philadelphia for a few years. But she's lived in
Ella y su
Philadelphia for a
esposo
few
vienen de
years.
visita.
Okay. And her husband is coming to visit too.
She and her husband are coming to visit.
She and her husband is coming to visit or coming to visit.
Pero desgraciadamente,
But unfortunately,
su hijo no viene con ella.
her son is not coming
Her
with
son
her.
isn't coming with her.
Dice, lo que está a punto de ver. Voy a comprar una camiseta.
I'm going to buy a t-shirt.
I'm going to buy a t-shirt.
I'm going to buy a t-shirt.
Para su hijo también.
I'm going to buy a t-shirt for her son too.
For her son, too.
I'm going to buy a t-shirt for her son too.
Ahora, suponga que usted es un mexicano que está viajando en Estados Unidos. Usted y una conocida suya están hablando acerca de sus planes para esta noche.
how does she say that her husband isn't home yet?
Her husband isn't home yet.
My husband isn't home yet.
Isn't home yet. Her husband isn't home yet. My husband isn't
How does she
home
say
yet.
that today he's working until 6 o'clock?
Her husband is in home at 6 o'clock.
Today he's working until 6 o'clock.
Today he's working at 6 o'clock.
He's working.
He's working. He is working.
How does she say that he often works late?
He often works late.
He often works late.
He often works late.
She says,
Pero quizá usted y su esposa.
But maybe you and your wife.
But maybe you and your wife
But maybe you and your wife
Puedan cenar con nosotros más tarde.
can have dinner later with us.
can have dinner with us later.
Can have dinner with us later. But maybe
¿Se acuerda
you
de
and
cómo
your
se dice
husband
quiero o quiero
Yeah.
hacerlo?
have. I want to do it. I want.
I want to.
I want to.
Now try to say,
Nos gustaría.
We'd like.
we'd like to.
We'd like to.
Yes, we'd like to have dinner with you.
Yes, we'd like to have dinner with you. Yes, we'd like to have dinner with you.
She asks,
A las 7 en el restaurante Avenida Parque.
At 7 o'clock at Park Avenue Restaurant. At the Park Avenue Restaurant. Yeah.
At 7 o'clock at the Park Avenue restaurant.
At 7 o'clock at the Park Avenue Restaurant.
answer,
Quizá un poco más tarde.
Maybe a little later.
maybe a little later.
Maybe a little later.
Tenemos que comprar algo primero.
We have to buy something first.
We have to buy something first.
We have to buy something first.
Ask,
A las 8
At 8 o'clock?
at 8 o'clock?
At 8 o'clock?
¿O a las 8 menos 10?
Or at 10
Or
to
at
8?
10 to 8.
Or at 10 to 8?
A las 8 menos 10 está bien.
At 10 to 8, it's okay.
At 10 to 8 is fine.
At 10 to 8, it's fine. At 10 to 8 is
Ahora,
fine.
suponga que es una mexicana que le habla a un amigo acerca de una carta que ha recibido. Diga, aquí está una carta de una colega.
Here's a letter from my colleague.
Here's a letter from a colleague.
Here's a letter from a colleague.
Try to ask,
¿De quién?
From whom?
From whom?
From whom?
From whom?
From whom?
De mi
From
colega,
whom?
Elena Ramírez.
From my colleague, Helena Ramirez.
From my colleague, Elena Ramirez.
From my colleague, Helena Ramirez. From my colleague.
La carta es de Elena.
The letter is from Helena.
The letter's from Elena.
The letter is from Helena.
Viene de
Elena.
visita.
She's coming to visit. She is coming to
She's
visit.
coming to visit.
She is coming to visit.
Es de México.
She's from Mexico.
She's from Mexico.
She's from Mexico.
Vive ahí desde hace 2 años.
She lives there for 2 years. No,
She's lived there for 2
there
years.
For 2 years. She's lived there for 2 years.
¿Cuándo llega su colega?
When is her colleague arrive?
When is your colleague arriving?
When is your colleague arriving?
Llega el viernes. Viernes.
She arrives on
Listen and
Friday.
repeat.
Friday.
Friday. She arrives on Friday.
Friday.
Friday. She arrives
On
on
Friday.
Friday. She arrives on Friday.
Llega el viernes.
She arrives on Friday.
She's
arri-
arriving on Friday.
She's arriving on Friday. She's arriving
Llega
on
el
Friday.
viernes en la noche. Recuerde que en se sobreentiende.
She arrives Monday night.
She's arriving Friday night.
She's arriving Friday night. She's arriving Friday night.
Y se queda
And she
stayed.
And she stayed. And she stayed
hasta el lunes. Literalmente,
until Monday.
hasta lunes.
Until Monday. Until Monday.
Until Monday.
Until Monday. Until Monday.
O quizá hasta el martes.
Or maybe until Tuesday.
Or maybe until Tuesday.
Or maybe until Tuesday. Or maybe until
Your
Tuesday.
friend asks,
¿Viene sola?
Are you coming along?
is she coming alone?
Is she coming alone? Is she coming along?
Answer,
No, viene con su hija.
No, she's coming with her daughter. No, she's coming with her
No,
daughter.
she's coming with her daughter.
No, she's coming with her daughter. She's coming with her
Su
daughter.
hija se llama Rosa.
Her daughter's name is Rosa. Her daughter's name.
Her daughter's name is Rosa.
Her daughter's name is Rosa. Her daughter's name is Rosa.
he asks,
Hablan inglés, ¿verdad?
They speak English, don't they? Don't they?
they speak English, don't they?
They speak English, don't they?
Don't they?
Don't they? They speak English,
Claro,
don't they?
hablan inglés muy bien.
Sure, they speak English. They speak English very well. Sure, they speak English very
Of
well.
course, they speak
course.
English very well.
Of course, they speak English very well.
¿Cuándo llegan?
When are they arriving?
When are they arriving?
When are they arriving?
El
When are
viernes
they
a las
arriving?
8:10.
Listen and repeat.
On Friday.
On Friday at
At
10
10
after 8.
At 10 after 8. After 8. On Friday at 10 after 8. On Friday
After.
at 10 after 8. After
8.
On Friday
At
on
10 after
Friday at 10 after 8.
Literalmente, usted dice a 10 después de las 8. Diga a las 8:10.
At 10 after 8.
At 10 after 8.
At 10 after 8.
Try to say,
A las 8:20.
At
20 after
20
8.
after 8. At 20 after 8.
he asks,
No a las 9:20.
Not
not at 20 after 9.
20 after 9. No, or 20 after 9.
Answer,
No, llegan a las 8:20.
No, they're arriving at
No,
20 after
they're
8.
arriving at 20 after 8.
No, they're arriving at 20 after 8.
Creo que van a quedarse en Estados Unidos. Diga los Estados Unidos.
The United States. The United States. The United States.
I think they're going to stay
I
in the United
think-
States.
I think they're going to stay at the United States. I think they're going to stay at the United States
Durante 2 o 3 semanas.
for 2 or 3 weeks. For 2 or 3 weeks.
For 2 or 3 weeks.
For 2 or 3 weeks.
¿Se acuerda de cómo se dice le gusta a ella?
She likes.
She likes.
She likes. She likes.
Le gusta viajar.
listen and repeat.
She likes to travel.
She likes to travel.
She likes to travel. She likes to travel. 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 Travel.
To
Travel.
travel.
To travel. She likes to
She
travel.
likes to travel.
She likes to travel.
Say,
Le gusta viajar.
She likes to travel.
She likes to travel.
She likes to travel.
now try to say,
Pero a su esposo no le gusta viajar.
But her husband doesn't like to travel.
But her husband doesn't like to travel.
But her husband doesn't like to travel. But her husband doesn't like to travel.
Prefiere quedarse en casa.
He
listen and
prefers
repeat.
to stay at home.
He'd rather stay home.
Yeah, he rather stay at home. He rather stay
Rather.
home. Rather. He
Rather.
rather stay home.
He'd rather.
He rather.
He'd rather stay home.
He rather stay home. He rather stay home.
Say,
Él prefiere. Tenga cuidado con la pronunciación.
He rather.
He'd rather.
He rather.
say,
Prefiere quedarse en casa.
He prefers to stay at home. He'd
He'd
rather
rather
stay
stay
at home. He'd rather stay home.
try to say,
Prefiero.
I'd rather.
I'd rather.
I'd rather.
now your friend asks,
¿Qué le
Now your
gusta
friend
hacer?
asks, what does he like to do?
what do you like to do?
What do you like to do? What do you like to do?
Say,
Me gusta trabajar.
I like to work. I like work.
I like to work.
I like to work.
Pero no me gusta
like to
quedarme en
work.
casa.
But I don't like to stay at home.
But I don't like to stay home.
I don't like stay home. But I don't like stay home.
try to say,
Prefiero viajar.
I'd rather
I'd rather
Travel.
travel.
I'd rather travel.
Now say,
Usted
travel.
prefiere.
What do you
you'd
rather?
rather,
What do you rather? What do you
you
rather?
would rather.
What do you rather?
Try to ask,
Prefiere quedarse en casa.
Do you rather stay home? Do you
would
rather,
you rather
stay home?
stay home?
Do you rather stay home? Do you rather stay home?
¿O le gustaría ir al cine conmigo?
Listen and repeat.
Or
Or would you like to
Would
go
you
to
like
the
to
movies
go-
with me?
would you like to go movies with me?
Movies.
Or would you like to get movies with me?
Movies.
Movies. We'll see.
Go to the movies.
Go to the movies. Or would you like to go movies
Or
with
would
me?
you like to go to the movies with me?
Or would you like to go movies with me?
Say,
Ir al cine.
Go movies.
To go to the movies.
To
¿Le
go to the
gustaría
movies.
ir al cine conmigo?
Would you like to go to the movies with me?
Would you like to go to the movies with me?
Would you like to go to the movies with me?
Say that yes, you'd like to.
Yes, I'd like to.
Yes, I'd like to.
Me gustaría ir al cine.
I'd like to go to the movies.
Quizá el viernes.
Maybe on Friday.
Maybe on Friday. Maybe on Friday.
He says,
Sí, el viernes está bien. Aquí, él se omite.
yes, Friday is fine.
Yes, Friday is fine.
Friday's fine.
Y tomemos algo primero.
And let's have something to drink first.
And let's have something to drink first.
And let's have something to drink first.
Let's have something to drink first.
Let's have something
Ahora,
to drink first.
suponga que usted y un conocido están haciendo planes para salir. Pregúntele si le gustaría ir al cine.
Would you like to
Would
go
you like to go to the
to
movies?
the movies? Would you like to go to the movies?
I don't know. What time is it?
I
Dígale
don't
que
know
son las
what
7
time
y
is it.
5.
It's 5
It's
after
5
7.
after 7.
It's 5 after 7.
It's 5 after 7.
It's 5 after 7.
All right, but why don't we go a little later?
Quede de acuerdo con él y pregúntele a qué hora.
Okay, at what time? All right, at what time?
Él lee la lista de películas y dice,
At 20 after 8?
diga que sí, 8:20 está bien.
Yes, 20 after 8 is fine.
I like to go to the movies.
Dígale formalmente que a usted también.
So do I. So do I.
Añada que usted va al cine frecuentemente.
I go to the cine frequently. Very often. I go
I
to the
often
cine.
go to the movies.
I often go to the movies. Claro.
Diga que no le
often go
gusta
to the
quedarse en
movies.
casa.
I don't like to stay at home. At home.
I don't like to stay home.
I don't like to stay home.
Tomorrow is Friday. Say,
Sí, y su amiga María llega mañana en la mañana.
Yes, and my friend Maria is coming tomorrow morning.
Yes, and your friend Maria is arriving tomorrow morning.
Yes, and my friend Maria is coming tomorrow morning.
try to say,
Si vamos al cine mañana en la noche,
If we go to
If we go to the movies tomorrow night,
night,
puede ir con nosotros.
she can come
she
with
can
us.
go with us.
She can go with us.
he says,
A mi amiga le gusta ir al cine.
my friend likes to go to the movies.
Pero ella prefiere.
But she'd rather.
But she
Try
rather,
to say,
Ella prefiere ir a un buen restaurante.
she prefers to go to a good restaurant.
she'd rather go to a good restaurant.
She rather goes to a good restaurant.
A partir de ahora, todas las lecciones están complementadas por una
Ok, ya se
lectura.
acabó.
Usted puede escoger si quiere hacer los ejercicios al final de cada lección o si prefiere, puede hacerlos al final de las 30 lecciones del programa. Si le...
No, ya. Pues ya se acabó. ¿Dónde está esta madre? Aquí está.